Hey everyone, Nupkex here and welcome to, oh god, Doki Doki Literature Club. So, yeah, the first day of, I guess, Christmas Kex. Gonna play some fun games on stream for you guys. We had a vote, we had a big poll over on Discord, and Shock and Horror. All these anime games won, and this was the most requested one. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna play it now. I've only got this far, right? I haven't gone into the game yet, so it might take me a few seconds and such to fix the audio and stuff as we go in. However, going into this, it does say this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed, which is kind of scaring me. And also, individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. So, yeah, be warned. I don't know what this game involves, but be warned, I guess. You agree you're at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I don't know what you guys are coming in for. Oh my god. It looks like some sort of sexy dating sim. It's warning us again. That's reassuring. Oh my. Oh, that's very catchy. How's the volume, guys? It looks a bit loud. Okay. Let's move it down this much and this much. How about that? Oh, I can make it full screen. Oh, nice. Lovely. You're watching it with no sound. Are you scared?
Subscriber has been acquired.
Doge, thank you for subscribing. All right, guys, I think we're ready. No face cam for this one. I want you guys to appreciate the full screen in all its glory. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. So yeah, not suitable for kids, guys. I'm pretty sure this is, looking at those skirts, definitely not. Okay. Christmas Kex. Oh, we're gonna be Christmas Kek. That's okay. Christmas Kek is fine. Is this too craig, SM? Face cam or riot? Alright, if you guys really want the face cam, here we go. Face cam's up. Hello, everybody. Hey! Who's that? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Is this me narrating this? Probably. Please go hang yourself, Dark Angel. What's wrong with you, dude? Bro, chill. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and get tired of waiting up. I identify with her already. She's great. She's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. Alright. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Well, hello. Ha ha. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait. Oh, this is me. Oh, I see. Maybe. Am I a girl or a boy? Am I a girl or a boy? What? No, I've not played this game before. Oh my god. I don't know if I presume I'm a boy. Maybe. Only because I decided to stop and wait for you, Sayori. Eee, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Christmas Kex. Sorry. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Wow, I'm real harsh here. I thought I would get to choose. She's lovely. I think she's lovely. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. That's true, I'm lovely. Whatever you say, Sayori. ... We cross the street together and make our way to school. Oh, fantastic. I love these anime games where you end up in school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Christmas Kex, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Oh, I identify it myself as well. Fantastic. This is great. I haven't been looking either. I'm really grumpy. I'm a really negative person. That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I'm horrible, what the hell? Why am I such a dick? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by in the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Ah. Target audience. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Well, thank you, Sayori. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Chat, what's a NEET? What's a NEET? Oh my god. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that, Mom. God. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Wow. A NEET is a shut-in. Okay. A young person who's no longer in the education system and who's not working or being trained for work. Oh, I see. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Oh, we don't get to do school? That sucks. Reminds me a bit of like Persona games, stuff like that. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Are we like... It did warn about depression at the start. I feel like we were like super depressed or something. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I've no choice but to start with the anime club. Of course. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Do we get to make any decisions or anything? I hope so. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Women, eh? Well, that you could come to my club. What's your club? Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. That sounds like a great club. Why are we gonna go to the fucking anime club? We go to the literature club. I like literature. God damn it. It has to set up the story. It's a visual novel nubs, based on not a lot of gameplay, mostly dialogue, any possibility of interacting. Oh, okay. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it. She thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Well, that's fine. That's great, Sayori, you're great. Why not? Be a positive influence on the community. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay, cupcakes and literature. This sounds fantastic. I'm really looking forward to going to this. Yes, let's go. Hooray. This is great. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. What age are we? Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Hey, boyo! Heyo! Look at all these fine teen anime girls. Fantastic. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Look at me pushing my boobs forward with this pose. She looks a little younger. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. They're sexist. It's a feminist club. Ah, Christmas cake. What a nice surprise. Which one is your favorite, chat? Vote girl 1, 2, or 3. Chat, what do you think? Yeah, the rage games didn't win. I'll play a rage game over Christmas though as well. What do you guys think? Girl 1, 2, or 3? Got 1 vote for 1 from Doge. New subscriber. Just a normal guy here. He votes number 1 as well. Tyrostrom votes 3 because boobs. Someone voted for Sayori. Ooh, breaking the mold. Girl 3. Interesting. No one likes girl 2. You guys aren't pedophiles or something. That's strange. I don't know. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I think this is a dating sim. What are you looking at? Doge says, okay, I lied too. Oh no. Karama 300 voted for 1 and 3. Dark Angel vote for 3. Sonic Blue for 3. I think 3 wins then. Huh. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Well, that gives her a point in my book. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. That's Sayori, okay. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Christmas Cake. We know her? Oh, cool. Monica smiles sweetly. I need to practice that stance. That's how to impress people. Okay. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. This is the bit in the anime where it goes like... Bang, and you have like... Ha, ha, and like the sweat dropping down, and he's super nervous. See, I've watched Pokemon. Come sit down, Christmas Cake. We made room for you at the table. You can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Yeah. Yeah, we got some tea. Tea. Try practicing my poses now. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica, one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. There's a corpse inside. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Oh, I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. So we grab ones first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full, has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just eat the fucking cupcake. Fucking eat. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but noticing her sneaking glances in my direction. In with the year ones. Am I right? Am I right, guys? Boom. Oh no. I have no idea where this is going. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Not like I made them for you or anything. She did, though. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Oh, she likes me. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki. We're in with the girl that you guys didn't want, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, like, we'll have to work. I don't know. We'll have to let her down gently, I guess. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I don't understand women. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of... Why is the text kind of funny? Was it always like that? I don't know. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. In good school. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, guys, I like Yuri the best. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you, Yuri. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I actually read a lot, though. I'm glad. Well, good. She faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. This is like a teenager's dream come true, boys. This is a teenage... What does baka mean in chat? What does baka mean? I don't know. I don't watch anime. I don't understand all your references. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. This is great. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. Amazing. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Abaka is an idiot. Okay. Nobody likes Natsuki, feels bad, man. Oh. Tsundere is a type of girl that is really passive-aggressive. Okay. Baka, a member of nomadic pygmy people inhabiting the rainforests of southeastern Cameroon and northern Gabon. That's pretty, yeah, okay, cool. If it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Well, there's a lot of reading in this game, so it fits in with the literature thing. Monica really is a great leader. Are they holding hands? Lesbians. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Well, that's a life lesson right there, isn't it? Makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Imagine, shared interests. Despite different people. Amazing. What is life, eh? Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. 3 whole people that like books. Wow. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Well, considering I apparently don't like literature, that seems likely. So, Christmas Keck, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Yuri, for you. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. She traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yuri. You're talking to me here. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. She goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. You know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination, to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I remember reading Goosebumps as a kid, and it used to freak the shit out of me. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. You're someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting, and I read it because I'm a nosy bitch. Looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud, and give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Shiori sidles up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders. This is getting... not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I have a way with it. I know exactly what they want to hear. Not a very confident writer. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Doge wants to know why I put on a voice for myself. Okay, I guess I'll read it in my normal voice then. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, we got the anime thing. Is that sweat? Like nervous sweat? I don't know. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Twitch poems incoming. Okay. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Christmas Cake? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Why would you not, beautiful women? Shiori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh, the puppy dog girl eyes. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, but I'm sorry. I thought, Christmas Cake. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. What the fuck is this game? What the fuck is this game? Oh my god. You guys are saying that you guys are clearly expecting something amazing to happen here because you're like, a lot of people want to know if I'm playing this blind. I'm gonna play for a bit more. I'm gonna play for like half an hour more, I guess. Maybe a little less, and hopefully something interesting happens at that point. Because fuck me. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing in poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Hey! One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Zoe wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Damn right, Masuki. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Great. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. She looks over at me once more. Christmas Keck, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I would love to be able to write this. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Let's write a haiku. It's Japan, right? Haikus. Haikus. If someone spoils it, mods delete it so that I won't see it. Is this a visual novel about forming your own harem? I kind of feel like it is. Jesus, Nub, have you gone full weeb? Apparently I've got debated. Oh boy. Let the Twitch chat write poems. Can we do that? Because that'd be amazing. Hey Christmas Keck, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? They have this every day? Jesus, that's pretty intense. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Amazing. Alright. Just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I want to write a poem. Oh, nice. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen. Or like your poem about, oh, that's super cool. Oh. Alright, chat. Let's go. Chat. Things are getting real. I'm gonna vote for the first word. Type them in. I'm gonna let the dog out to the toilet. Winston. Hello, Winston. Good doggy. And can I choose multiple words, or is this like just the first word? Okay, people said sensation. Sticky and joy. Sticky sensation. Vitality. Okay. Do the first one yourself. People like sticky and joy. Okay. Say sticky. Alright, over here. One word each page. Okay, chat. Word for this page. I wonder if you're supposed to like tailor it to the member or whatever. Let's go puppy. Sorry, because Winston was just there. Puppy. Hey, Doge actually said puppy. Everyone's saying puppy. Alright, good. That's convenient. I'm gonna choose some words. Oh, swimsuit. Whoa, baby. Fucking massacre. Okay, it's massacre. Climax. Over here, okay. Say marriage, right? We don't want to appear too loose, right? We gotta have some stability here. Effulgent. Oh my gosh, yeah, definitely effulgent. Oh, horror. Well, we know who likes horror, eh? We know who likes horror, Winston. Winston, where are you? Oh, he's run away. He ran away. He just don't want to be on stream. He don't want to be associated with this game. You want to go back inside, bro? Where you go? Okay. Gotta pick. Oh, gotta close the door and pick more words. This is my favorite part so far. Gameplay. Oh, the girls jump when you pick one that they like. Interesting. Okay. Let's go for kawaii. Is this one? All right. Okay. Say philosophy. This one. So she's serious. She's sweet. I would have thought she's sweet as well. Contamination. Parfait. Say parfait. Oh, it's the cute one. We might be getting in with a little young girl. Uh-oh. After image. Vacation. Infinite. Say existence. Pain. Pain. Oh, what? She likes pain? What the fuck? Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, where is Monica? That's a good question. I say Papa. Oh, it's the cute one. Alright. My god, my goodness. Let's see. Scars. I hate... she likes scars? Jesus fucking... She's like the... Satsuki, right? I don't know. She's like the girl that we're talking to from the start. She's into like pain and scars. She's fucked up. Let's say, Inferno. Okay. Oh, this could get grim. This could get really grim. Wait, let's see which one. Oh, she likes suicide. Okay, great. Let's make it a bit nicer. Let's go for bubbles. Okay, she likes bubbles, obviously. Oh, games, boys. We like games. She likes games. Great. Let's go for incongruent. Alright. Atone. I bet this is gonna be her. No, it's her. Okay. That's like the whole like pain and atonement and that sort of thing. Everyone's trying not to spoil things. Okay, good. Hi again, Christmas Keck. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. No, don't worry. I'm thinking about it, but might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Christmas Keck. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Ooh, start with a picture book. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Whoa. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki popped back in her seat. Is manga, they're like, anime is like the animated, like the videos, right? And manga is like the comic books? I think so. Swiftly defeated, she pops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. She's so happy, but she's fucked up. Christmas Keck always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
You have acquired a follower.
Thanks for following. Welcome to this great game. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Ah! You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Christmas Kecks can become good friends too. Oh, lots of new followers. People are trying not to spoil things. Manga comes before anime. If manga's popular, it gets made into an anime. Alright, that makes sense. Sayori. Oh, as usual. Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. I wasn't actually paying attention. Oops. Uh-oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it, babe. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Just your pretty face. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. What a surprise. Oh my god. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is How Is This Girl Accidentally Being So Cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. What's it gonna be, like Playboy or something? Saponi says, hey Nubkex, just watch your Alex Raza guide on YouTube, help me out a lot. Well, I'm glad you liked it. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read This Is Not Very Similar to Todd's videos. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Great. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. We probably just read. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Imagine reading at the book club. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more.
A new subscriber has been acquired.
Hey, Zeppo. Thank you for subscribing 2 months in a row. What made me play Doki Doki? I'm playing Doki Doki because my Discord group voted overwhelmingly for me to, unfortunately. At the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading, this is true. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, she likes me. She likes me. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. Eyes meet for a split second. Are we getting her because we picked like most words for her? Probably. ... That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. I've lost my will to live. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave to me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, oh, she bought us a book. That's really nice. I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Ah, boy. Oh boy, I'll definitely start reading it soon. Goddamn better start reading that soon. And then, you know, bring her home for a bit of book discussion and chill. Am I right? I'm right. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, She closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Sounds awful. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Great. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Or has she not read it before and she just wants to, you know, find out what it's actually about. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life's in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, I could say that again. That sounds awful. Merry weeb mess, boys. Oh god. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Well, no, she said she likes horror. He gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Christmas Keck? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. I mean, we had so much information from the first day. How could we possibly keep track of the basic likes and dislikes of the girls? She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. I mean, we probably talked to her as much as, or more than the others. Just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. You said that yesterday. See, Nubkex remembers. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in, and suddenly, when you thought you related to that protagonist, They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, show don't tell, Christmas Cax. Show don't tell. You can't just say I've not lost interest. You have to say something that proves it. Don't just say it. Prove it. See? Great. I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Wow, genius. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Hey boyos! Hey boyos, we're getting stuck in. Dark Angel says, a Markov chain is a stochastic model describing a sequence of possible events in which the probability of each event depends only on the state attained in the previous event. Interesting. Does that describe this story, I wonder? Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. It's not exactly the most social activity. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I thought we would get to read the books. I guess not. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? Yes. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Oh, the anime things. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Oh, we've suddenly become this slick player. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It's getting hot in here. You're right, Sepho. Look at this. Oh my god. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then hold my book more between the two of them. Damn. This might be a bit too forwards, but these are aggressive seduction policies here. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Boom, we're in. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I don't know what that means. I don't know which side she's on. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Oh, she's got to turn the page for us. Here. Oh. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after flips to the side. Man, we're getting so stuck in. Doge, what the fuck, dude? That's taking aggressive seduction policies to the next level. Oh my god. Doge, what the fuck? Guys who are watching this on YouTube, you don't wanna know this. There are 3 other people in the room. I wonder what they think of us just getting funky with Yuri here. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. We smart. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Suckhead, welcome. Well, you've been here for a while, but oh my god, I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. I learned volition, it's a big word from reading this book. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page. Oh, oh my god. Oh guys, this is this is something else, huh? It does make it does put you in that mindset of being like 13 again. Letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Oh my god. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? She's sexy. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Not like I can see into your head or anything. They're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Wow, look at this. We've been reading for like 2 minutes and we've already learned, what did we learn before? Volition. Now we know reminiscent and mannerisms. Amazing. I see. Oh, she didn't like that. She remained silent for a moment. But Christmas cake, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Yeah, we fucked up. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Yuri, you're like really unconfident, but I don't mean it in a bad way, you know? You're a really flawed person, but not in a bad way. You know, whoops. We've lost our smoothness. It's not working so well anymore. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Bro, Christmas cake, come on here. Come on, dude. You were so in there, and you fucked up. You've heard the game gets really good at some point story-wise. Okay, don't pretend, Nuffs. You're gonna be playing the game outside of streaming. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna stay up all night. Finish it. I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Oh, I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. We fucked up, guys. We fucked up. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Oh, fine. That's a dangerous word, team. That's a dangerous word. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Oh, we've lost a team. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? It's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Homework, okay. Well, in that case, read pages 49 to 58, please. That'll be more than 2 chapters. Or less than. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back to my bag. I just fold the corner of the pages. I have no respect for books. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I wrote like the best fucking poem ever. It's not full sentences, it's just like 20 words, I think, strung together, but it's good. Yeah, my relaxation ends. I don't think we were particularly relaxed there, you seemed really tense. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Yeah, you're fucked up. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf. Okay, loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. That was like on a leaf. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. How exciting. Oh, who should I show? Guys, okay, chat. Who should I show my poem, our beautiful poem to first? Oh, so this game is about 4 hours long? Okay, so we're almost like a quarter of the way through. 3-way or the highway? I see. I see. You guys want me to choose? Yuri, of course? Alright, we're going with Yuri. We're getting stuck in. I don't know, this might be a bit too, you know, you don't want to appear too eager, guys, but we're going with it. You guys said that. You know, you have to be a little bit aloof. She seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Alright. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Alright, that's not why I'm doing it, but okay. Oh, she's like, ooh. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? She first covers her mouth, and then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? He takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, He trails off, unable to find an excuse. He traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Like, there was no topic to our poem, okay. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure we did a good poem, guys. Sticky Puppy is a bestseller now. Yeah, that was how we started, wasn't it? Sticky Puppy. Oh man, I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. She smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Well, that's true. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. ... I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I'm just stupid. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Whoa, something easy to digest, I suppose. What you normally write? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Whew. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Christmas Keck, you fool. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Amazing. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Sure is. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Sticky Puppy, what can I say? Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. Going to keep doing my best for you, Christmas Keck. Ah, me too. Alright, poem next. Let's go to the fucked up girl. She could just say it's bad, that's true. Sayori. ... This is a good poem, Christmas Keck. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? Heh, I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Christmas Keck, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Oh, Sayori, you naive fool. You naive fool. Oh my god. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you've lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Oh, diggity. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Of course. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright, here we go. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Zeppo says his girlfriend wants Sayori. Date her, please. Okay. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself, Sticky Puppy. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Oh, really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Ooh, nice. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. That's true. It's the most important meal of the day, everybody, so make sure you get a good breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. Next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Cool. Let's just go down the fucking list. ... Question mark. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. You see, she's being so mean to us because she likes us deep down. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. We picked the words that she liked an awful lot. I don't buy that. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. This is my favorite one so far. I thought she was like a really happy one. That's kind of, I love the cynicism. This is a nice poem. I like that. That's the best one. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. No, I really do. Damn, Nub understands how Tsunderas work. The most important meal of the day is midnight cereal. Well, there you go, guys. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. I agree. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. I actually would subscribe to that myself as well. I don't like fancy writing. I say that very much as well as someone who went to college and had to read academic papers. I don't like fancy writing, it's a waste of time. Simple writing is better. Different schools of thought on that one. Hey Uter boy. This is the perfect game. You'd love this game, man. You would dig this game. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care about how old everyone is, but I'll sleep with any of them. If Natsuki is feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. Who should I share my poem to next? Monica! Hi, Christmas Keck. Having a good time so far? Well, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Great. Don't worry, Christmas Keck. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Christmas Keck. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical, Sticky Puppy. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Bitch. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. How about a threesome? Foursome? Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Great. Oh look, now we're copying her. That's actually pro tip, guys. You want to mirror, you want to like sit and copy the mannerisms of the person you're interested in, because that builds rapport. I don't know if that actually works, but apparently. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I do, don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Here we go. Hole in a wall. Oh, this one's long. It wouldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. What the fuck? Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. And performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. You just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Hooray, thanks for listening. Okay. Phew. Yes, that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me. Like... like, does something happen here? Like, come on. Does something happen here? Oh my god. Like, are we going anywhere with this? I'll do one more day, I suppose, because you guys keep saying something's gonna happen. But I swear to god, I have the feeling I'm gonna play this whole game and it's just gonna be this dating sim. And I'll be so debated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Suri and Monika are happily chattering. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh, this is a disaster. Thanks, but it really didn't come out that nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Christmas Cake did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Christmas Cake like my poem too, you know. Oh shit, we're gonna be caught out here. Love triangles falling apart, boys. Chat's trolling me so hard. Oh god. Something happens, it takes super long, it's not worth your time. Oh god. Something mind-fucking happens according to reviews. Be patient. Needs, no, the on-fang is what's cute. It just needs to be there more. It could be there with this image. What? So someone's a vampire? Okay. Yes, he even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in, this fang? In trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe just jealous that Christmas Cake appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Christmas Cake started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Christmas Cake. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Christmas Cake. Wait, there's a reason we've so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Christmas Cake? Well, Dot dot dot. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I'm agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh! So of course it's going to be... Wait, there's 3 parts to the game? What? Holy shit. Huh. I'm going to go with... I probably agree more with Natsuki. Well, I agree with both sides, but we're going with Yuri, because Yuri, even if it's padded, at least it's better. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. She's not wrong. Yuri, I think, did start it. Whoops. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it. It becomes something really personal, okay? That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Ooh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody's taken her side. Oh, she's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, she snatches her poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. I did like that one the best as well. Oh well. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. Don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Christmas Cake. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. Oh, it's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, they're fully natural, Christmas Cake. Touch them and see. Hey, what thing did Natsuki say? Oh, well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, oh, she's back. Well, mostly. Christmas Cake, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Hey! Went flawlessly. Maybe you learned something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Christmas Cake knows how to seduce Yuri. Christmas Cake, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent so much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. So I respect women's opinions. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Christmas Cake. It's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends is with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat her on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright, that's enough. That's fucking enough, guys. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Okay. Oh god. Oh man. That's enough of that. I mean, I'll talk, like, if something interesting happens, then maybe. Play again tomorrow? I mean, maybe. If something interesting happens, then maybe. I don't know, like, it's fun, but like, oh god. Oh my god. I don't know, team. I don't know. Don't worry, it gets better soon. Okay, I mean... Takes 2 more days. Act 1, Chapter 5. Okay, look, alright, I'll come back. Maybe not tomorrow, because it's Christmas Eve. And I'll try 2 more days, okay? Seeing as you guys promised something crazy happens. And then... if something crazy doesn't happen after 2 days, I think that's fucking it, man. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream today. It was an experience. It was an experience, and I'll see you all soon for more. Luckily, great. Okay. have a good night, guys. Yeah, have a great Christmas Eve. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Oh god.